So you, as soon as she's about to leave the house, you do it with her real quick?
My wife goes, I'm gonna hang out with Giles, you know, and they like talk a lot. So I was like, oh, bet. Top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
The way that you made yourself seem so small. Welcome to a very real episode of Careful Boys, where we address a very today problem that I think a lot of people will find very helpful. Is your partner entitled to be upset with you over something you said in a group chat with the boys?
No.
Well, first off, how's she getting this info?
There's a rat in the group.
I guess there's gonna be a number of ways she got it, but
She went through my phone.
however, does that change whether
I don't know. So like, I think it's pretty normal for everyone to kind of like work out their thoughts and maybe vent or even joke about you behind your back. I think that's human nature. So like, I give everybody a pass if they've said something about me that wasn't meant for my ears, because that's something that they need to work on. And then when they confront me or whatever, when that happens, it's a different thought. It's an evolved thought.
Right.
But if people are saying some f***ed up shit, because there's a fine line, right? There's like criticism and like you might be roasting someone, but there's also like absolute like frenemy jealousy or like some f***ed up shit.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, oh, I see your true colors, f*** you. And I think that depending on what is said about the significant other, like it could be some f***ed up
Okay,
shit, right?
let's say let's get a little more specific. So let's say that it's a group chat with the boys, and the partner just sees that the guys are communicating like very crassly or like pigs,
Like wood.
Yeah, like
Oh, like what in our Careful Boys chat, you know, Anthony keeps putting all those hot pictures of AOC in there.
Yeah, like what
AOC
Anthony
put
does,
so
yeah.
many
Yeah.
slamming pictures.
Like imagine six Anthonys.
It was tasteless.
Yeah, six Anthonys in a group chat.
And they're upset at
Dude, that's freaky.
It's a lot of nude pictures in there.
So what are they upset at?
That's not how you talk in real life. Oh. It's that thing of like, oh, what? How could you talk like that?
I think it helps when you talk a little bit like that in real life.
But isn't it?
Like, because my whole thing with me and Tiff is like, I want her to know that when I'm talking with my friends or with her, it's the same. In a lot of ways, maybe that's not a...
But most people aren't like that though. You have different friends that you act differently with.
I don't think that's the same at all.
No?
So for example, like if you're in a sports group, right? You have dudes that are gonna paint their whole body the color of the team, right? Imagine you go to Thanksgiving dinner at the in-laws, they're like, turkey! I think different groups bring different things out of you, and I think that's normal.
Yeah.
But there's that fine line of like, this group is gonna be complicit to my fucking cheating and they're gonna, you know, we're doing bad fucking shit, versus like, this group is, we just talk a little bit.
It has nothing to do with doing anything different. You're not doing anything different.
If you're sitting next to Tiff, you're not going like AOC.
We might though, but we might because look, because Tiff when she kicks it, when she's at the gym at the jiu-jitsu gym with us, I bring it with us. When we're at the gym, we have like really crass conversations, and we're saying really wild shit the whole time,
And that's dope.
but you know that I think that helps if you're able to have those.
So are you saying like, your character doesn't change that much, and Tiff has seen so much of you that like she won't be surprised, is what you're saying?
Yeah, like the way I'm talking with, if I was the way I would talk to you guys in here would be the same if like Tiff was in the room too.
But then the difference is she'll be sitting there roasting your ass while you're saying those things.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I guess in this prompt it's about, if she doesn't really see a side of you that she gets like it's jarring to her, she's like, what the fuck, and then she gets upset.
She got to stop snooping around, dude.
Then let's say she's also not only mad at you, but like mad at you and your friends, and being like, how could you be friends with these guys the way they talk like that?
I would call her dumb.
Yep.
Because I'm like,
Put it back on her.
you think you only seen one side of me? Hannah, you have no idea.
That's
I think, like for us, when we talk crazy, it's just like those one-time things. That's not who we are.
you're not really gonna do that.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, I'll fucking fist her, and then you know what I'm saying? And then you turn around and you're like, oh, how you doing today? Yes, sir, absolutely. You know, you're very classy.
Yeah, absolutely. Very classy.
It's just that one group of friends in the chat. You know, everyone's, you know, loyal, good people. It's just like our little one fucking side that we're just like.
But
fuck
if that's
around
who
and
you
release.
are, though, it would be kind of weird that you've never joked around like that around her. That would be the weird part.
That would be the weird
So
part.
if you're like some clean cut motherfucker, and then you met your wife at the church, and then like you have like friends like us, and she never knew.
Yeah.
And then she hung out with us, and she never knew we talk like that and act like that. That would be kind of a really. I would actually be like shocked at like her if I was her. I would be fucking.
That would be the big deal. That was my point. Is like if you're a completely different person with a group chat, and then like with your partner, then I think that would make the biggest issue. But
Yeah,
and
I
again-
think. Okay, I get what you're saying. I think it's if. I think your wife or your significant other should have seen all parts of you already, like all the colors of you, if you will.
Yeah.
But in certain groups, those colors might get saturated more.
Yeah.
But they should have seen all the colors.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, let's say if I have like a military friend and we like think it's so funny to like butt fuck each other in a sleeping bag and we're just fucking around.
Which is
Right?
hilarious.
They might not have. Like Gio might not have seen that humor to that extent.
To that extent, right?
But she's seen me do stupid like gay jokes here, gay jokes there.
Yeah.
Am I gonna do that to her family? No, because I don't have that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think like if she saw that and she's like, what the? Then I think that might be a problem because I might have been hiding it from her.
depends how drastic the difference is, right?
Okay, let's say this. Okay, how about this? Because I'm just gonna get so specific because it's happened to somebody. What if she gets into the group chat somehow, and then she sees that your friends who are not black are using the N-word in the group chat, and gets mad at you for being friends with them?
Oh, we're all from the 90s though.
But is it a group of Latinos?
Some Asian guys.
Okay, because I know. All right, so I have friends who never evolved
Yeah.
since 2003. Like they still talk a certain way, they still dress. They're in a time capsule, and again, it's like she's never been around this group and heard it and seen it. Like that's what I'm wondering, right? Because I'm like, to me that's weird.
Yeah, like you're not the one saying it, but
Yeah.
they are, and now she's mad at you that you are friends with them.
Oh, or like you didn't check them or you didn't do anything.
Yeah, that. Because she's going through the
What's
group
the
chat.
context of it? Are they just like using it like shitheads, or are they
Yeah,
like,
using like shitheads.
Like, using
they're
it
not
like-
using it like they're gonna plan a race war. They're just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Right.
They're not racist. They're just using it.
They're doofuses.
Being
Yeah.
shit.
They're hip hop heads from 2003.
Yeah, they're Mobb Deep fans. Yeah,
They're just quoting lyrics the whole time.
yeah. Is she wrong for being upset about that in that way? Saying like you need to cut ties with them?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think so. I'm like, it's all about intent, and like you know that these fools never evolved, and they just speak like this
They're
the whole
just
time.
dumb.
Yeah, it's my dumbass homies from high school.
Yeah.
It's no different than like me and Nikki were doing a podcast recently where like one of the "Am I the Asshole" things was like, "Hey, am I an asshole if my boyfriend like I found out he like calls women bitches or whatever?" I'm like,
That's fun.
I mean, that's just fucking funny to me. Like,
Yeah.
you know, to me and to Nikki, it's funny because I talk like that, but she knows how I really am.
Yeah.
Like,
She knows you're parodying a guy that's being
Yeah, but
serious.
if he's
Right,
like
yeah.
if he's like a actual like red pill dude that's going around saying
Exactly.
"fuck these bitches."
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
No, these guys are all like
and watching Andrew Tate and shit.
because this actually happened to a guy I know, and they broke up over this.
What?
Well, is she black?
No, she's not black. She's Asian.
Well, that's stupid.
sounds
She
fun.
got mad at him because his friends, who he's been friends with for 15 years.
She's just mad at the group of black guys using the N-word while she's Asian, and she's like,
That'd be tight.
I don't know, that'd be
But they're
hilarious.
Asian dudes, right?
Yeah, everybody in this story is Asian.
Okay.
But and then she saw this.
Where the
got
fuck is she
mad
from?
at him.
Arcadia?
She got mad at him, and then gave him an ultimatum of either you let go of these friends who are deplorable to me, or I go. And he chose the friends.
15-year friendship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that he's gonna hang around with these guys that are like still stuck in 2003, it's like fuck.
Yeah, because I'm trying to make him feel better about his choice because he's like pretty torn about it, and I'm like, dude, that you did the right thing
Yes.
because nobody should That's not her
If you
business
give
to tell
someone
you
that kind
Yeah.
of power,
Yeah.
then you lose control of your own relationships. I think that's insane.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just in case you've noticed some of these lovely jade pieces on some of our men here, just know that you can get some for yourself over at thejadejewelers.co. Visit our friends here at the site and check out some of the pieces they've got. The selection is massive. You can find all kinds of different designs, and they even do some custom work. So if you want to check them out, we'll be very grateful. We love these guys over at Jade Jewelers, and we're happy for you guys to be able to get the same stuff.
And also, I think it's also just a misalignment where she should find a guy that values that like her. Then they'll both be on the same page.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You know,
That's a big value.
Yeah, it's like almost having two people with like different senses of humor. It's like it's not gonna work. If this thing doesn't work, there's gonna be
Something
a
else.
bunch of other things just like
That's
this.
true, yeah.
So it's just a misalignment. Just find another dude that would also get mad, and
Everybody's
then
happy.
yeah, you'd be super happy.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks because that's literally what happened.
How long were they together?
Group chat is like the least harmful. It's like the most harmless.
They were
fucking
together for years.
And she just found out he has friends that say stuff like that.
She just saw the specific group chat, yeah.
She just saw her first ever dudes group chat. Basically.
I think, and the way that,
What the? Fuck,
yeah, she
bro?
just saw her first ever dudes.
What year did this happen?
This just happened.
Oh, this just.
They broke
But
up like days ago.
But
Wow.
context-wise, right? I'm assuming it's how we all used it in 2003.
Yeah, like a non-racial way.
Like yo homie yo hip hop bro.
It's like saying dude. Hey dude.
Right?
Yeah.
But if it was okay, but I would make just kind of like for argument's sake, like let's say it was where it was with a hard ER, and it was like a plan to do some destruction toward a group, you know, and then you're reading it and you're just like, what the fuck? Like I didn't know you guys had a hate group chat.
Like a manifesto.
Yeah, like a manifesto. Yeah,
That to me is like that makes sense to me. While you would be like, "What the fuck?" You
Well, that's
still have
crazier than
friends,
saying
right?
any word. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you wait. You're a part of this hate group chat. What the fuck? That's crazy.
They don't even need to use the hard R. If you see plans and blueprints, that's already crazy.
Schematics.
Yeah.
When I hear this from her, it sounds like that's what she thinks is happening.
Right. She's taking it to the
It's to the extreme.
Yeah, you're right.
I think it just conflicts with her value system.
Yeah.
It conflicts
What the
with
hell's her value system?
Her value system is to showcase revolt against these types of things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like
do.
she's trying to parade that image of like I don't put up with that out here. I won't put up with it with you and your friends, even though they're privately acting like that just to be doofuses.
So she.
I'm like, bitch, you should never play one online game.
Yeah, you can't use the iPhone that's made by Chinese children then. Right? You can't do, you gotta be, if you're like that, you better be squeaky clean across the board.
She'll never win the competition with her own kind.
What if Subi's playing fucking Call of Duty and like this chick is in the room and she hears, you know, all kinds of shit, every
good
racial
Lord, yeah,
epithet
good
ever.
luck with that.
Yeah, it's all 12-year-olds saying it too.
Is that your value system or whatever?
Those are
the
some
fuck?
pioneers of racial epithets.
Yeah, these people are literally breaking down barriers.
Breaking new ground.
Breaking new ground, exactly.
And she's like, Subin, you can no longer play Call of Duty because there's way too much racism and misogyny in those games.
She's standing back there like, what'd you say, bitch? What are you talking about? I'm playing a fucking game right now, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's what's hard is this dude is so right now it's fresh. He's so devastated.
He's so
about
lucky, man.
I think he dodged a bullet.
That's what I'm saying to him too. I'm like, dude, you dodged one of the biggest bullets of your life.
And then it's not like I'm condoning the word or anything like that. I think it's all about if you have a partner, you would hope that they are there to understand like, hey, what's going on? You know, like what does this mean? And then you would hope that they'll listen when you say like, oh, these are just guys stuck in 2003. And then you're like, oh, I get it. Yeah, I have friends like that too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that just goes to show like how very small her world is. Because that means she doesn't have any friends like, and I'm like, how old are you?
I guarantee she wasn't always like this. She got in one of those toxic friend groups that they all fucking...
You know what's funny? She probably in her girls group chat talked about this situation.
Yeah.
Oh, guaranteed.
And then all those girls influenced her. See, do. And then next thing you know, she trying to be like, oh, it's on me. I told this fucker. But the whole time, like, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
You want a little life hack? You want a little life hack? You ready for this, Sibby?
Yeah.
Every time you know your chick is about to go hang out with her girlfriends or whatever it is, have sex with her. You know why? Because when she gets there, she's not gonna start complaining about you.
Oh, I already do that, Steve.
Hell yeah.
Steve, I already do that.
Then these other bitches are gonna be commiserating, and then they're gonna sit there and go, I just got.
So you, as soon as she's about to leave the house, you do it with her real quick?
Yeah, no, my wife goes, I'm gonna hang out with Giles, you know, and they like talk a lot. So I was like, oh, bet. Top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
The way that you made yourself seem so small.
Top of the morning.
I mean, it's true. But then, yeah, and she's like, oh, you love me? I'm like, of course I love you. All right, baby, have fun. That's it.
To me, I don't understand relationships where
on,
you
Top of the morning.
That's a gift.
you have a adversarial relationship with your significant other, and then you take the words of your friends before you do of your partner.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird to me. Because it actually should be you and your partner against, not even against your friends, but that's the person you're building a family with for the future, right? So that should be the unit first.
Yeah.
I also don't think it's any of her business, man.
Correct.
There you go.
I just don't think it's like, why are you interjecting?
And why are you making this so serious?
Yeah.
Like, it's,
That's my favorite line, Steve.
You know what I mean? Why so serious?
An inconsequential group chat that changed the world in no way.
Right.
Has your girls ever wanted to look at your group chats, like just as out of curiosity?
no.
Never even brings it up.
Because she knows.
It would make her dumber.
Because she knows it's filled with filth.
nonsense. Yeah,
with
it's
filth.
nonsense.
Phil.
I show Hannah when I think something's really fucking hilarious, and I'm like, I can't actually tell it to you. You gotta read the journey.
In one of our threads, we make fun of our friend that can't spell, and we just fucking dunk on him so hard.
Hell yeah.
And then sometimes we're and but like we always make fun of him, but it's okay, and he's okay with it. And me and my wife are just going through the thread, just fucking laughing, just going like, oh, look what so and so said. And that's a fun time. That's a fun time.
Why are you bullying this guy?
Smack can hear me literally play Call of Duty with these guys, and so like if it's anything like that, she could not be more disinterested.
Yeah. And like we're talking about, if you listen to people on Call of Duty, they're inventing new racial epithets.
Doing combos, just different combinations.
Genius.
Things that have never been said before.
What? That's genius.
And there's no soft opening. There's no soft opening.
It's like so creative. I was like, wow.
So creative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think they're not. They're culturally, they just don't mix. Like they could be Asians, but it's just what they want out of their friend group.
She should probably listen to more hip hop.
Yeah,
She should
Maybe
also
it'll
not
open her up a little
She
bit.
should also not
3-6
convince
Mafia,
herself
maybe.
that she has these magical greater values.
Exactly.
Like what are you talking
she's
about?
standing for something though. You
There's
know?
probably a jungle Asian and a high class Asian.
That's what it sounds like.
High class Asian.
Jungle Asian and high class Asian.
That's probably what happened.
Cause you know, them high class Asians are uptight, bro.
Oh, it's so annoying. It's just like, no, you gotta use Dyson for this, and then I'm like, shut the fuck up. Just
I'm
clean it.
Japanese, but I'd
Just
rather go to
clean it.
Vietnamese party any day. Vietnamese party.
No, you know, some people are gonna be like, yo, you need to vacuum first, for snacks, dry it off. I'm like, no, bitch, just fucking clean this shit. Don't make it a plan, just clean it.
How do you like to do it? What's yours?
I don't know, I just clean it. You know what I mean? Just fucking,
You gotta start with something first, yeah? Vacuum? Yeah.
You're a Korean jungle Asian, dude.
Yeah, dude.
from Hawaii.
That's true.
That makes it.